You are now listening to the Non-Millennial Millennials podcast, brought to you by House of Spades Media Group. Enjoy.
So what you think about this? Spend it round like a retard, spend it round like a spick, just sitting around like a nigger on a boat, still swimming lanes, pussy like a fish.
You are the most disgusting and racist person since 45.
Is that racist or is that bars though?
It's not bars.
To some, it could be bars,
Those are jail bars.
possibly.
Yeah.
We back.
You can't. Every week, I believe you can't get any more disgusting and atrocious.
You have no idea, sir.
And you shock me every week. So, yeah. So for 123 episodes, congratulations for being the. I don't know. What's the best word to describe it? A dick. So yeah. So great for you. 123 episodes. Yay!
I think I could write that, take that, read that. I could take that reading of the Riot Act.
Okay, nigga.
You never heard that before? Read a nigga the Riot Act?
No.
That's how old people used to say how they cuss a nigga out. I read them the Riot Act. You never heard that?
No.
It's the name of the episode. Read them the Riot Act.
No.
How's the camera looking? We using an iPad today for
I'm
some
about to say,
fucking
how many
reason.
people do we even that listen to this show that's even of that age and know or be aware of
Nigga,
that
I
phrase?
barely knew it until I started hearing old niggas use it.
I'm about to say, shit, now we done lost all our fucking listeners and shit because now they don't know what the fuck they listening to.
But we gained a whole new audience.
No, because the old people going to think that you more atrocious than I think you atrocious, and then they not going to listen. They going to get us boycotted and thrown off YouTube.
They ain't got that much energy. They're old.
Yes, they do. They still.
We are not starting this podcast with elder slander, Jose.
They are still stopping weed from being legalized in Florida.
I did hear about that. It's like 6 states got weed up to be legal this year.
Yeah, bro.
Excuse me. Not to start with that, but shout out to them.
We need weed everywhere, bro.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. But all I'm saying is, we need to be in tune with our listeners that are not senior citizens all the way.
Word to Big Swole Stacks.
Yeah.
See you, my nigga. I see you.
Know what I mean? But who the fuck are you so we can get into talking to some shit because I'm hungry and I want to get the fuck out of here for it.
Oh, we got a hungry Mexican on our hands.
Yes, motherfucker, and I've been watching your dumb ass eat fucking burritos.
So you know what that mean. Niggas gonna be savage today. Live from the house of the man. With Desert Dick hangling in the halls. I always say hanging and dangling. God damn it, in the halls of Valhalla. If you don't know, you won't know. From the womb to the tomb, I'll be the motherfucking man, always and forever. The name is Busy 93. Some call me Busy Black. Some call me AKA the motherfucking Kango Don, or AKA Kwame Khalifa. Young Norm Hall. If you haven't figured that out from last week, figure it out this week. If you don't figure it out this week, figure it out next week. It'll be there. AKA Mr. Fact Check Yourself, because I may say something inflammatory by accident. On purpose. They already know.
Yeah, definitely on purpose.
AKA Mr. Lee Two Titty, fresher than a bag of what?
New fitties?
Yes, sir. Why?
Because you clean?
Yes, sir.
Hey.
AKA Mr. Faker with no ice. AKA
No
Mr.
ice.
Catch This Dick on the Fly. Why? Because I'm busy, bitch. You ain't heard. Ain't heard, ho.
If you ain't emailing or texting bitches or calling them directly, they probably ain't heard.
And I had to hit the square for that one, just
Damn.
to remind you, let you know where I'm at when you come at Little Caesars. Because some call me AKA Busy Waldorf. Why? Because I spit on you from the nosebleeds while your grandparents watch you bomb at Little Caesars, nigga. AKA Mr. Let Me Breathe before I get 1,000 Latins in your lobby, 1,000 African Americans in your lobby, 1,000 Africans in your lobby. Why? Because if you got your knee on my neck and I can't breathe, then goddamn it, I got to send a whole crew for you. And if I ain't got the whole crew, then Black Jesus gonna get you, bitch.
Black Jesus?
I would run through the rest, but I want to get to the show. So for those of you that don't know, some call me the Tiki Torres Nazi Daughter Slayer, a.k.a. Busy Soze, and Muhammad motherfucking Clay, the walking contradiction. And just because I want to round this out, what they call him. You got your lab coat on you? I don't. Captain Dr. Science.
Dun, 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 dun. I don't even know.
Fuck Bill Nye, nigga. We out here.
Man, you can't just like be. Like,
I'm the science guy.
but you can't just downgrade like Bill Nye and shit. Like he taught us like
He
taught
talk
us like
more shit than me.
He taught us like real shit. Like don't put pennies inside
That
of.
nigga
Like,
ain't taught me nothing since I was 8.
well, you ain't learned nothing since you was 8. So it's like I don't really know what to say to you.
Learn how to count this cheese, bitch.
What cheese? Anyway,
I'm broke. I don't
was
know.
about to say what cheese.
It was there. The government gave it to us.
Your
and it's
laptop
gone.
still got AIDS. What cheese? Fuck it, whatever. And hailing from the
Donations.
home. You need more than donations. You need a whole donation of a whole AIDSless laptop, which we will be accepting in behalf of this nigga.
Make sure you smash that like button and subscribe and hit the bell and all that other bullshit. No, really, like.
Make sure it's not Jared's laptop because we're not trying to catch one of them type of cases. It's nasty.
No, don't send me a used laptop.
Yeah, don't. You can keep that shit. But hailing from the home of bitch and tequila, it's your A1 on the mic, motherfucking Jose Ortega, a.k.a. if your girl looking at me from across the room, it's either I fucked her or she wants to fuck me, but now you don't know, now you insecure, you bitch. A.k.a. Tequila Papi, a.k.a. Martin Quarantino, a.k.a. all Jews and white people owe me money. Why?
Because they stole my culture.
And as you can tell, black people ain't never on time. Still, goddamn.
I'm high.
I don't give a fuck. You ain't never on time. That's all. That's the excuse for all of niggerdom.
Hey, if they stole it, I can be late.
No. Be on time. Have some respect for
Fuck
yourself.
outta here,
You're
nigga.
irresponsible. AKA the dopest thing since fentanyl cut heroin. I am the dopest thing ever. God damn it. AKA Joey Left Wrist, AKA the Pod God, AKA me and your girl laugh at you when Busy Spit hit you in the face while you bomb at Little Caesars and your grandfather's having a heart attack, you bitch. And I'm gonna be an extra dick and be in the way as the EMS tries to come through and save him and just watch him just sizzle there. That's all types of fucked up, but you suck. AKA the next revolutionary immigrant, AKA I'm God, bitch, you not. There's Hove, there's Fly God, and there's Pod God. Praise the Holy Trinity.
Yes,
Praise
Lord.
God.
Yes, Lord.
AKA the reason your girl has whiplash. AKA Overtime Ortega. AKA Tony juggling the speakerphone so you know I'm absolutely upset every week for some reason, mostly because my co-host is a piece of shit, but I deal anyway. Hi to everyone. AKA Debo Yo, AKA, and it's the Non-Millennial Millennials Podcast, episode 123, and we are back for another week's episode of Dopeness. What is the fuck is going on?
Not a goddamn thing. Just out here putting my dick in sewer holes disguised as pussies, trying to find the right one for me.
So back to
about you.
So irresponsibility.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, all right. Okay. No, it's been a normal week. I would say it's been normal. Nothing really to report from my end as far as personal life.
Nothing.
No. Cockneys are still Cockneys. I got to come across them all the time. I yell at them. I flick them off in traffic, you know.
Well, for those of you that
That type
cared.
of stuff.
Is it other stuff?
I know I said that type of stuff.
Oh, okay. I thought you said that's other stuff, though. Well, I mean, for those of you that care, I mean, you know, I'm kind of single-ish, so
No one cares.
any females, you know, listening to the pod, you know, but
I think you destroy like maybe 90% of our potential female listeners with your disgusting rhetoric.
Probably. But the 10% we keep,
We probably gonna have to pay
all right
Rihanna
here, baby.
to like listen to this shit.
it's all right here. You said what?
We gonna have to pay Rihanna to listen to this shit.
Yeah, probably.
And
She'd never do an interview.
No, absolutely not. Never. Oh no.
Even if I married her, she wouldn't do an interview.
Nah, you don't clean your bathroom, bro. Like she ain't marrying you.
If I'm with Rihanna, somebody paid to do those things.
Nah, cause they would quit every week. You disrespect bathrooms.
They keep it up to order. Why would they quit? She getting paid.
Nah, cause you'd have to come in to see that shit every day.
Hey, just because I have explosive diarrhea on the regular has nothing to do with my relationship with Rihanna.
Yes, it do.
No, it doesn't.
What if you have explosive diarrhea in one morning and she walks into that same bathroom to just take a normal piss, and then she sees the disgustingness that you've left in the toilet, and she's like, ew.
Then the toilet got backed up, and it ain't my fault.
It is your fault. You backed it up, you
That's the
ruthless
nature
bastard.
of love.
It's not.
It is.
It's not.
You can't walk in the bathroom after your girl just had explosive diarrhea and just be like, that's my baby though.
No.
How? And you ain't real then.
There is
You don't really love that girl.
Yeah, it is. I do love my wife, but there is an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours worth of heckling that occurs after that, and I'm not walking into that bathroom. I'm gonna use the other one.
Y'all ain't never So y'all ain't never had the experience of having explosive diarrhea at the same time, then, huh?
No.
Oh, see, y'all ain't bonded for real then yet.
No, you just bond to disgusting things.
No, I need my mommy.
You're like an anal bead. You just bond to disgusting things.
Like I said, I need my mommy. When I say I need my mommy Tina. Any mama Tinas out there, hit me up. Anybody filled with NRE or just real shit, hit me up. Cause I don't know what the fuck this guy's talking about. You take a shit in my toilet, you got explosive diarrhea. I come in after. I might crack a few jokes, but we gonna make love after that.
You disgust. You know, that's how I know you're a Republican. But but
Republicans are disgusting. They're just.
But you fit into that same box. It's disgust.
Do I?
Yeah.
Nah, not really.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. See, yeah. I think I fit in the box of people that tend to, for whatever reason, know what's going on, know what they want, know what they need, and just meet everybody that's the opposite. So then when you meet somebody that is, let's say a mommy, for instance, you meet your mommy Tina, you motherfucking, you might have to do some things.
I'm just gonna be hearing him saying, "Shut up" to both of you niggas all fucking night, like you and George. And George
ain't said shit. Why you talking about George?
George can't even speak during the podcast. I'm talking about you right now.
I'm just saying, bro.
Stop saying. You moving up on Cardi now? You gonna try and move up on Cardi?
Yes, nigga.
Have you not been in them DMs or no?
I haven't been in the DMs.
Oh,
yet,
you a
but
pussy.
That just plays into what I'm saying. I think Cardi could be my mommy Tina.
She don't want to be with you though.
You don't know that.
Well, you don't know that neither.
I didn't know I could have pulled someone who shall go unnamed from now on because I don't want to do that to our relationship musically. But yeah, I could have been her nigga, and that didn't work out because of timing. You think if I got the right timing on my side, I'm not about to fuck with Cardi, sir?
Well, she's free, and you're not taking the opportunity, which means you're letting an opportunity.
Just because
you're letting an opportunity slip through your fingers, which makes you irresponsible and makes you an asshole for not taking life by the horns and seizing opportunity.
That's not true. That's not true. If I sent Cardi B a DM right now, she would not see it, and we all know that. But
that shows how much faith you have in yourself, sir. I think you should.
No, I just understand busy niggas and being, not checking your DMs. You might not check your DMs.
Well, and you just might not have enough faith in yourself, sir. Enough faith to say that I can pull Cardi B.
See, that's the thing.
It might not be true, but at least say it to your soul. God damn it!
I want to say shout out to Offset, but I don't want to say shout out to Offset.
Offset fucked up, bro. That's on him.
I feel for Offset.
That's on my nigga, dog. Like, you fucked up.
Hear me out, though. I feel for Offset.
I don't.
I feel for Cardi.
I don't.
But I also understand that,
nigga,
I'm not going to say we knew this was going to happen, but goddamn it, after a certain amount of time, you knew she wasn't going to take that quote-unquote cheating shit forever. She probably didn't even find a nigga cheating. She probably just caught the nigga talking to another bitch. And
but that...
When you marry, you should feel a way about that.
Duh, but also, when you get... If you have a dope bitch that's going to hold you down for a minute, right? And you cheat on her one time. That's cool. And she's like, yo, we going to work past this, nigga. You fucked up. You apologize. Whatever. Cool. We going to work past this as a couple, as a family. We got a kid and shit. We gonna work past this. All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. That, you know what I'm saying? That's a woman saying, like, I'm gonna stand by my king. I ain't just gonna let this one moment fuck up the whole bitch. Cool, right? But then if you go ahead and then you fuck around on another bitch, and then she catch you, and then she catch you like in the DMs of another bitch, not in the pussy, but in some DMs, And then a rumor comes across that I'm just saying, just for speculating, just for the sake of conversation, or somebody else talking about across the way that I seen your man's at so and so club or what the fuck ever. That nigga was sitting next to Selena Powell or some shit. Like, yeah, but eventually you stack up enough of them. I don't give a fuck how dope and down and ready to die for you your bitch is. She gonna get tired of fucking dealing with the fact that you being out here ruthless and gonna leave your dumb ass. So,
well, if you leave Cardi B for Selena Powell, theoretically speaking,
nigga, who the fuck are you cheating on? This?
Stupid.
Like, my thing is, who the fuck are you cheating on this bitch with?
Okay, well, I don't want to be that guy, but I guess I got to be that guy because you're not gonna say it. Cardi isn't the prettiest girl at the party,
but she the dopest. If I'm gonna go,
she is the dopest.
Look,
girl
nigga,
at the party.
I'm gonna take loyalty.
For
I'm
sure.
gonna take loyalty over
For
love
sure.
out the gate. Like, straight up, loyalty over. If I can trust you,
Isn't loyalty love though? How you taking loyalty over love? I can't be loyal to you if I don't love you or have some kind of love for you.
yeah, but it's like if I can trust,
I oughta be loyal
if
to
I
you.
can trust you, it's easier to love you. Cause I ain't gotta worry about you fucking doing some other trippy shit. I can trust you.
If I'm married to you,
nah, just in general.
No, in general,
Just
it
in
doesn't
general.
work out.
Nah.
No, in general,
No.
because if you're talking about in general,
Motherfucker.
nigga, how many motherfuckers can turn around and say, okay, yeah, I wanted to go this way, but then shit didn't work out like that, or their version of it is that. I think we know to some degree. We don't know obviously the ins and outs, but we know to some degree. Cardi was been telling this nigga to stop fucking with other hoes.
Well, of course.
And we know Offset is Offset, so Offset gonna set it off. Like
You can't say that shit. You can't
What
really
you
say
wanna
that shit
do?
because if I'm Quavo,
let me get a square.
because if I'm Quavo and shit, like Quavo probably looking at the shit like, yeah, my man's over there tweaking. That's not me. So, yeah,
That's not for Quavo to chime in on Offset's marriage.
It's not. But it's some shit where it's like if you not married and your married homeboy doing some wild and crazy shit.
Oh, don't you just love those technical difficulties? How we get cut off midpoint.
From your AIDS computer. But yeah, and if you're home,
Yeah. Well, okay. Well,
George. Anyway,
I forget we use cameras sometimes. No, that wasn't even George. That was busy.
yeah,
that was all busy. I just forget we use cameras from time to time. What?
every week now.
It escapes me.
Even though motherfuckers forget SD cards and shit. But yeah, if your idiot homeboy is out there, motherfucker, that's married, out there cheating around on bitches, and if I'm if I'm your homeboy and shit, and I'm in an adjacent relationship, my bitch gonna look at me a little crazy too whenever the fuck I kick it with you. And it's like, that nigga out here wilding. That nigga got a whole family at the crib. A whole family, my nigga. It ain't like there's a whole secret family. Like, nigga, this nigga wife, this song is #1 on Billboard in the country right now. We all know this. So,
with that wet ass pussy.
That nigga look wild as fuck. So it's like,
Did we ever talk about how great that song is?
It's an amazing song. Yes, we did.
We did?
Yes, we did.
We did touch on that.
Yes, we did.
Okay.
Amazing record. But, yeah, man, I don't feel bad for Offset. It's like, I feel bad for Cardi B because she had to deal with the shit and she was trying to hold it down. You know what I'm saying? Trying to hold down all right, maybe this nigga gonna get it right, but nigga, you don't get it right. What the fuck you want? You know what I'm saying? You can't expect.
I mean, she told him be careful with her.
That's a terrible record. That's not.
I love that record. Are you
I'm
serious?
not a really fan of that record.
Really?
No, I'm not really a fan.
I love that record.
But,
you don't like that record?
Yeah, it's
be
not.
Careful with me. Hey, you don't like that record?
It's not one of. It's no.
You don't like WAP?
I feel like it's very subpar for the two freakiest bitches in the game. Very, very, very fucking subpar.
You've been listening to the radio version. Shut up.
Probably.
Never heard the radio version.
But still,
I mean, what'd you want them to be talking about? Just fucking.
If you just don't know, just go.
I mean,
You can only rhyme how you choke on a dick so much. I'd imagine. She said she said she wanted you to park the Mack truck in the station.
Say it in an interview.
and
interview.
she wants you to hit the dangly thing at the back of her throat. You know what I'm saying?
I had 2 lines, I guess, for the whole song. I mean,
Shut up,
say it in
Vanderbilt.
an interview.
All right.
We're sorry.
Yes.
Anyway.
There's a reason why we don't get. Stop! You don't have a mic for a reason.
No one can hear you, George.
Control yourself.
Keep on. We're going to add a Costanza to the end of your goddamn name.
I'd put a Costanza.
Exactly, nigga. Some people do, though. If you add Costanza to the end of George, I mean you trash, nigga.
Yeah.
That's an old white joke that only certain motherfuckers may or may not get.
Shout out to Seinfeld, yeah.
Shout out to Larry David. Fuck Seinfeld.
Man, that's what I'm saying. Fuck Seinfeld. Seinfeld cool with the niggas. Nah, Kramer ain't cool with the niggas, but Seinfeld cool with the niggas. The fuck you mean?
I'm Seinfeld being cool with the niggas. I'm talking about the girth of that joke.
You just wanted to bring girth. You just wanted to say girth in this podcast somewhere. I could just tell.
It felt like
face.
a good place to insert it.
It's no, we're not inserting no girth nowhere, like nowhere, none whatsoever. Anyway, prayers for you know what? Prayers for everybody that's you know what I'm saying in Cardi's corner because they getting fucked up and I know they wilding now. And you know what I'm saying. I just hope they stay safe. Prayers for Offset and his temperament because he crying right now. And I'm not saying he crying alone. He fucking a bitch and he crying on her.
Crying on the inside.
No, he's crying on her physically. But she's broke. She's gonna she
Probably had her sign an NDA.
yeah, like and she can't really write about this on a blog or nothing like that. But she's gonna go home and tell her like her roommate.
The slander is real.
Yeah,
folks.
She gonna go home to her roommate like, look, I just fucked this.
I don't think
Offset,
anybody
I
has
cried.
slandered the
And that nigga
Migos
cried.
on this podcast more than you.
Really?
Yeah. I've never been that slanderous at the Migos. You, since their inception, have been just terrified of what Lord Quavius and Sir Set It Off can do to you. Lord Private Takeoff.
What the fuck are you talking about? Bad and Bougie was played at my wedding.
I don't know, it just felt like some dope shit to say.
No, that's no literal fact. I was about to say, like, y'all both is here. You and George was at my wedding. Bad and Bougie was on. So no, like no, you would not put that on. Look, fam. I want all of the Migos to win. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want all of them to win. Offset just can't help but just trying to win after he already won. Like, I don't know what to tell the nigga. I can't feel bad for you. But what the fuck you mean? Now, I was hating on Quavo when he was fucking Karuchi, though. Like, I was hating on him at that point. I was hating.
That's been since this podcast has been going on. My only thing was you've been hating on him since we've been doing this podcast. You've hated on him for the Joe Budden beef. You've hated on Quavo specifically for the Karuchi shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of which, that's a whole nother story.
All niggas be beefed out over that.
Him, you didn't like that one Takeoff verse. Private Takeoff.
That one Takeoff.
So it set it up. I said set it off. Offset.
You just trying to make this up as you go. I feel it.
You know what the fuck I mean.
I feel you trying to put something together.
Y'all know what I mean, man. Fuck out of here.
No, nigga, you the one that hate the Migos.
I don't.
You hate the Migos.
I didn't like it when they first came out. I've grown to become a
I was on the Versace wave. You wasn't.
fan to some degree.
You
I
wasn't on the
wouldn't say I'm
Versace
a
wave.
fan, but I'm a fan, huh?
You wasn't on the Versace wave like I was, bro.
No, I hated Versace.
Exactly.
I only like Drake verse on there.
You the one that was slanderous. Versace.
You've been slandering them everything since Versace. Just because you played Bad and Bougie at your wedding don't mean you haven't. Nigga, it's on record. Niggas can go back and listen. You know that, right? Like, they can hear you slandering Lord Quavius, Sir Set It Off, and Private Takeoff.
If I don't like your project, that's not personal slander. That don't
Should
count.
it be Private or Commander?
Commander slander?
No, Commander Takeoff or Private.
Like, I'm definitely rolling with Commander slander though.
That sound like Sergeant Slaughter. That sound like some bullshit from WWE.
Nigga, you the one that
Sound
be
like a WWE wrestler that didn't work out.
you the one that wanted to become the WWE wrestler that didn't work out. Matter of fact, that's your life.
There was a point. There was a point. I wanted to be a young Jeff Hardy. There was a point.
You wanted to roll around in panties and knee pads with a bunch of sweaty
Flying
men
off
with mullets.
ladders and tables on top of other sweaty white men. Yes.
No, I'm
With
saying
splinters and sweat.
you know what? I think you're completely wrong in this whole thing. I think you believe that I've been slandering the Migos in your head this whole time just to keep your sanity. No, I slander you every week. This has been since the beginning.
But
of
we
this,
all know
this
that's
is since
low-key
the
love.
But since the inception of this, yes,
We all know that's low-key love, though.
But it's,
That's your
it's
way of
slander.
vouching for me. That's your way of being like, yeah, that's the guy.
No, some of it's real. Like, I would say like 70% of it is honest. It's like me being honest. Like, yo, fam.
Look at him trying to act like he don't love me.
Like, yo, fam. Like, don't put your dick in the SpaghettiOs. Like, you shouldn't do that, but you'll do it anyway.
I got the only dick that the SpaghettiOs can take.
I'm ashamed of you.
Dig.
I'm ashamed of you. I'm glad your mother doesn't listen to this podcast. I'm glad she doesn't.
What the fuck else happened?
Shit. What else did happen? The Clippers took a
What
shit.
did we even just talk about?
We were talking about Cardi B and Offset, and then you
That went to that? All right.
yeah, because you tried to turn me into like amigo slander.
He is. All right.
I'm not.
You are.
I'm not.
Okay. Well,
I hate everybody that you like.
we'll see when Commander Takeoff takes off on you.
Look, I'm not gonna fight Takeoff. I'm not gonna fight him. I don't feel like fighting one of the Migos and shit.
Right now, what if Tekashi and Takeoff wanted what is it? Yeah, no, 2-on-1. What is that called? Triple threat match between Jose Ortega and Tekashi 6ix9ine.
You would be the panty and knee pad wearing motherfucker to think of the idea to get all of us in a ring to fight.
Don't forget the colored hair, nigga.
Oh my God! Yeah, I know you.
Jeff Hardy used to cut, nigga. His shit was. Hey, wait, time out. Let's get it right, nigga. Jeff Hardy was banging on this shit before Tekashi was Tekashi, nigga. Jeff Hardy been banging on this shit since the 90s, nigga. Let's get it. Let's not get it twisted.
Just stop. Just stop. Look, fam. There's
That
no.
nigga was 9 Trey from North Carolina before 9 Trey was from New York, nigga.
No.
That's a lie.
That's absolutely a lie.
What?
I was like, stop putting 9 gangsterdom on them niggas. They tried, you know what I'm saying? They just went down through the whole Rico and shit. Like, let their name breathe.
The Hardy Boys versus 9 Trey. Who you think winning? The Hardy Boys, nigga.
Got 9 Trey.
Raising clues everywhere. All right, that's a joke.
I got
That's a
9
meta
Trey.
joke.
They
All
might
right.
they might not be able to shoot good because they, according to them, they shot at Chief Keef and missed. But they might not be able to shoot good. But I got them niggas in the fight though.
No, they were paid to miss, which is so stupid.
Yeah, because
We
it's
talked
like
about
if
that,
I'm gonna shoot at you, how do I know I'm not gonna miss? I mean, like I'm not gonna shoot you. Like, what if you move?
If I
Like,
purposely
if I'm
shoot
shooting
in
at
your
you.
direction
Yeah.
but away from you, then yeah, I'm shooting at you, but not you.
Yeah, but what?
I can aim at above your head and not hit you.
But
in
if
the
I'm
head,
in a-
but you get the point.
But I'm in a moving. But if you're in a moving car, that's a harder shot to be able to make accurately.
He was walking up the street when they did that.
Oh, word.
Yeah, he was walking back to the hotel at the W when they did that.
Damn, you read the whole snitch file, huh?
Yeah, I mean, there was a video
Oh,
of the
word.
shots being fired. It was sloppy as fuck.
Damn, you was just in the whole snitch file. But
I mean, that's your man.
nah, that's not
So
my
was that the
man.
new? Is that the new WrestleMania? Take off.
No,
6ix9ine and Jose Ortega.
nobody's wrestling anything.
No, we not wrestling. We shooting.
Oh, well, if we shooting
We
shit, then
shooting
fuck.
bars. We shooting bullets. We shooting niggas. We shooting bitches.
Why is there so much shooting? It's only supposed to be 3 people involved. Why are people
There's gonna
dying
be niggas
randomly?
in the crowd with cameras, everything. Everybody gets shot. Nigga.
What if you shot the cameraman?
He shooting too.
No, there's too many bullets. There's too many bullets. There's people that's gonna be dead. It's a battle royale. That's like the end of Warzone if every team was in a small circle at one time. Like, come on. People ain't just gonna be.
That's how Warzone ends. Everybody in a small circle at one time. That's literally how it ends.
Yes, exactly. No, it doesn't work out well. That's not real life, nigga.
It works out if you win. What do you mean? If you're the last guy standing, it seems to work out pretty well.
In real life, that it doesn't pan out like it does in the game, my nigga.
No, if I'm in a room with 6 niggas and all 7 of us got guns and I'm the last nigga standing, I won. No matter who shot who and when, I won. I walked out.
But you gotta hope that you win though, because everybody's shooting at everybody.
Ain't nobody caring about that when we shooting, nigga. We just trying to shoot and live.
The fuck you mean? Yes, I care about living, nigga. So yes, I don't want to get shot.
Ain't nobody caring about getting shot when they shooting though. They just shooting to get out of getting
they
shot.
do. If I'm gonna shoot at you,
but you shooting to get out of getting shot.
Back.
Yeah, you shooting to get out of getting shot.
But if you get if it's a whole battle royale and shit, and you got a gun in both hands, and you shooting at niggas this way, and but there's niggas behind you.
What is this, Duke Nukem? Who's dual wielding in this motherfucker?
I don't know, nigga. You just said there was guns and niggas is getting shot.
I said 7 niggas, 7 guns. You talking about 2 guns a nigga now?
Why not go big or go home?
Point is,
why not go big or go home?
If Commander Takeoff and Sir 6ix9ine square up with you, Lord Jose, you tagging in Lord Quavius and Sir Set It Off? Or you squaring up man to man?
You call this nigga Set It Off, and I'm the slanderous one, though. I'm the slanderous one, though. This nigga. All right, look, fam. I'm just
saying.
I'm a grown ass man. I'm not tagging nobody into a fight. Okay, like fuck out of here.
You the same nigga that'll pull a gun on a nigga for starting something with you in Walmart though. So
yeah, you break that bubble. You break my space, my bubble space, nigga. I'm gonna shoot you in the fucking face. I don't give a fuck who you are.
Nigga, your bubble space is like 3 feet. Niggas tell you stay at least 6 feet today alone.
Yeah, nigga. So you 3 feet? Oh god damn, man.
So you just got every right to shoot, nigga.
Yeah, you can shoot, nigga. It's a race war outside. Nigga, the fuck you mean? I ain't got time for this bullshit.
There is not, children.
There is a race war outside.
All you Irish and Belgian children that listen to this, it is not. I don't know if you're children or not, but it's not.
It is.
It's not a race war.
It is a race war.
It's fucked up, but it's not a race war.
It's a race war.
It's not.
Motherfuckers is dying outside.
Yeah, but it's not because of that. Hold the fries! All right.
But yeah, Clippers took a shit, and I thought that was funny.
Oh, you put your money on them.
I did. I just thought it was funny.
It's your money down the drain.
I thought it was funny because I'm just like, damn, y'all ass for real. Like that. When you get a reaction like that, you get one of the biggest upsets in sports history, like ever. Yep, you took a shit for real. Like. That's really what it is.
Shit the bed,
when
bub.
you up 3-1 in a series and you let them niggas win fucking 3 straight games, you ass. Like I don't know what the fuck.
Shit the bed, bub. Hey there, buddy.
I have a Golden State shirt on. So.
Hey there. Hey.
No, don't say hey there anything.
Hey.
No.
Hey.
No.
You have an X-Lax with that avocado this morning or something? Because you shit the bed.
First off, I just seen your pussy ass eat some fucking some spicy tacos and almost damn near died two
hey,
hours.
Bitch, that was at Roja. I don't want to hear it.
No, you a
that
pussy.
was Roja.
Your stomach.
White
pussy.
folks, y'all know what that means, or you don't, which means it's just as spicy, right? Y'all, hey, that Roja.
Nah, fuck that shit.
And I was drinking gin and shit. This shit didn't mix right.
Your stomach is pussy.
Not as pussy as.
Pussy.
Pussy. See, self-censorship. Pussy. Okay, explain to the people, speaking of self-censorship, since we're on self, let's explain to the people your theory of self-gay.
No.
Yes.
So we can get canceled? Absolutely not.
What is self-gay?
Well,
This is my Barbara Walters impression. What is self-gay?
well, if you're gonna ask me seriously and you're just demanding demanding that I give an answer for what is self-gay, that means you're gay for yourself. You are totally in love with yourself. For example, if you are the type of person who's going to like put a dildo on the wall and fuck it and allow a dildo to be penetrated on you, but you would not let another man penetrate you, then that doesn't make you gay. It makes you self-gay. So because you're enjoying the penetration that you are inflicting upon yourself. So you're gay for you, self-gay. The rest you can play what you play with for what you want. I just made this up today, so you know what I'm saying? The definition is open for interpretation. If you're Marilyn Manson and you're the type of person to remove ribs from their rib cage just so you can suck your own penis, but you would not want to suck another man's penis. Guess what? That doesn't make you gay. You're self-gay. You just like sucking your own dick. You gay for yourself. That's it.
So, under this,
It's still an asterisk next to gay though, so it's like, you know what I'm saying. You still you know what I'm saying, tippy toeing out there. So it ain't saying that you completely not gay.
under this foundation, do you believe? You don't know yet. You clearly do so far.
No, absolutely not. I don't know nothing.
Under this foundation, do you believe that
No.
those that, let's say, fuck themselves,
Stop trying to articulate shit. Say
wouldn't
words.
be Are you trying to say? All right, nigga. Are you trying to say those motherfuckers that is fucking themselves with dildos ain't the same as the motherfucker that's just jacking themselves off for the extra pleasure? Yeah, okay, you can jack off, but you can also, because my whole thing is,
Yeah, but
if you're self-gay for touching yourself in different ways, then okay, maybe you are self. Maybe you do want to fuck yourself.
clearly, if you're penetrating yourself in any type of way,
What's wrong with fucking yourself? First off. Second off, if one was to fuck themselves, what is the parallel between gay and masturbation to where the scales are outweighed on the gay side?
you being penetrated, nigga. Didn't I just say that?
But you
Because you can
you almost self-penetrating.
You can masturbate as a man, nigga. You're not penetrating yourself. You're releasing yourself. But if you put a dildo up your ass, or you sucking your own penis, you are in orally or anally being penetrated, which makes you self-gay by yourself.
Yeah,
but it only makes you self-gay when you only have no intention of never letting of not having this actually happen to you. If you're doing it for yourself as your own personal release, and then you're like, I'm gonna go to the gay bar to get blasted down anally, then that you've just been gay this entire time.
So the difference the difference is the prep. One's for self-gay and gay. Okay, I mean, what? Gay people are self-gay.
No, gay people are gay.
And self-gay. Just like straight people are self-gay.
Yeah.
Technically, they might not go that far.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, gay people is gay. Because if you a gay man and you stick a dildo up your ass and shit, you're more than likely going to go into the gay club on Friday to get a real dick stuffed up your ass, which makes you just gay. But if you are stuffing a dildo up your ass, but you have no intention of going anywhere or coming on to another guy or what the fuck ever to someone or someone else for them to do it, then you're just doing it to yourself. That just makes you self-gay.
That feels like a lot of level of thought went into that prior to the act, which I feel like you're just gay if you gotta think that.
There's not a lot of self-gay people out there. This is not.
If you are gay and you just
this is I'm gonna say like this, at this point, I want to make a petition for self-gay to be put into the LGBTQ letters. I really do. It needs its own place. Like you put the S in there, bro. Like shit, why not?
Wouldn't the S count as plus?
I don't know, bro. There's people that's like there's a whole.
What is the plus actually?
Is there
Now
a
that I
plus?
think about it, there is, because now it's
Like an iPhone?
It's LGBTQIA plus.
Like an iPhone?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, I don't want to antiquate
What is the
gay
plus?
people, but if that's the right word. But what
I don't. You know what the plus is
for iPhones or gay people?
for the gay people? What's the plus? Is that other letters?
Extra gay? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. Look, I'm
White man off camera.
I just don't know. I'm not touching that. But what I am saying is, if you were self-gay,
I mean, shout out to all of y'all.
yeah, man, if you were self-gay, which I'm sure there's a very small populace of very like self-gay people. If you were self-gay, I believe the shit. The nigga, goddamn it, you deserve a letter too.
Self-gay is not a fucking thing. Self-gay is just you just beating your own dick whatever way, or you pussy pussy parts, whatever way you want to fucking do it.
No, I've already defined it. I don't mean like you're just trying to make it.
Who made you the authority of gay and self-gay?
You, nigga, when you asked me.
No, I asked you what was self-gay.
Yes, and I gave you a definition. And now you trying to make it your own thing.
No, I'm trying to make it a thing people can digest.
You're trying to slander the self-gay people, which is their own community of people, and that makes you wrong.
Okay, so
I'm
I
just
guess
saying-
my
I'm just
question
saying-
to
I'm just
you
saying
is, do you identify as a self-gay?
No, I'm a heterosexual.
Okay, so can heterosexuals be self-gay?
Not this one.
Sensing a bit of phobia here. Okay.
No, because I'm not going to insert anything in or around or on me, nigga. The fuck you mean?
No, I'm just asking questions.
Nah.
So not you.
And first off, I go big or go home. If I'm gonna be self-gay, I'm gonna be completely gay.
Telling things
and
about
that's
ourselves,
like, and
no?
that's not gonna go, and that's not happening. Then fuck it.
So you like to go big?
Says the man that be wanting to fucking shit poutine and it's like stuff his dirty fucking toes and the bitch snatches.
You leave me and Norm out of this.
No, you are in it now.
Young Norm Hall.
Like you're in this now. Fucking hell.
Anyway, what?
You're in it now, nigga. You're in the realm of disgusting. Fuck out of here.
That's still not what it means.
It is. It's what
still not what it means.
it means.
But, yeah.
Don't try and change the definition of some shit that I
I
define,
was
nigga.
whip drop. What?
You fuck out of here, nigga. You spinning in the wrong direction and shit. Fuck out of here. Anyway, what's wrong with your man's Kanye, bro?
Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. I'm glad we finally got here. This is 40 minutes in. I'm glad we finally got to this part. Been waiting on this for about, 4 or 5 days now.
I can't explain how much I don't want to talk about this, but
Really?
yeah, not at all.
Really?
Not at all.
Well,
You know what? I said this like it seemed like 300 episodes ago. I don't want to talk about Kanye no more. But
see, Kanye, though, is Kanye in a way that is different from ever before.
I know I'm gonna say
Almost in a respectable manner.
no. I'm gonna say no.
Well, before you think you'll say no,
You know I'm gonna say no.
how much on a scale
You
of 1
design
to
questions
10?
for me to say no to.
No, you don't know that. You don't believe that. You don't really believe that. Let me get another square from you.
God damn.
I ran out.
So I'm about to run out, motherfucker.
Well, okay, I'll give you another one later.
With what?
$1, nigga, that you'll use to buy another pack, and then you throw up. You see this disrespectful Mexican bitch. This is why we want them over the border. Anyway, what?
Republican busy.
I'm sorry, it jumps out of me sometimes.
Don't worry,
Anyway,
my campaign commercial for president is coming soon, nigga. We gonna get your motherfucking Caucanese ass the fuck up out of here. Watch. I'm taking over. I'm taking over. I'm gonna come in late in the race and kick all y'all asses.
build that wall. Build that wall. Build that wall. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, Yeezus. Right.
Yeah. Your man crush. Every day.
Just like Takashi is yours. Anyway, so, I've been wondering and doing a lot of thinking and looking and watching, just like I'm sure the rest of you all have, about
No one cares about Kanye.
Kanye West. Some may know him as Trump Ye Kardashian if you're a avid listener of this podcast. But something I noticed.
That alias was endorsed by Jose Ortega.
Huh?
That alias was endorsed by Jose Ortega.
Something I noticed in the, I guess,
You trying to over articulate again?
wave of things that he put out was, yeah, the nigga's crazy. Yeah, the nigga's probably a Republican. Yeah, the nigga's a billionaire, whether you want to accept it or not. And he didn't make it off music. But the weirdest thing about it, I guess, tying into all of it, is the fact that this nigga is the only nigga I've ever known or heard of to fucking, release every piece of every contract he's ever had and talk about the shit, put it up on Twitter, motherfucking show you niggas emails, show you niggas phone numbers, show you niggas names and shit, just line the whole shit up. So I guess I'm saying all of this to say, if all of this from the last 2 years was to benefit us, and when I say us, I mean artists, by doing whatever the fuck he's trying to do now, yeah, it fucking makes a lot of sense. See, I want to do Yeezy tweets right now. And y'all know, if you listen to the podcast, you know what Yeezy tweets is. But it doesn't really do what he's doing much justice. So I don't really want to lean into that. You know how I do it. I don't really want to lean into that. But I do want to highlight some things that I think even you'll find important for the things he's been doing. But before I do that, and while I'm looking for those things, because I have a few picked out, I want to know how you feel about that, since I've given you my soliloquy.
I love how much of a wordsmith I am, because I'm going to craft this real nice and simple, like a turkey by a white man on Thanksgiving Day after they slaughtered a couple Native Americans.
Long live Kanye West. What?
I don't give a fuck about what the fuck Kanye is saying about what or anything. I feel like he needs to get help. Get the fuck away from Twitter. Yes, some of the things that he may have been saying within his tweets were correct, but is he going to be, or should he be the man to fix it? No. Did he sign a bunch of shitty contracts? Yes. We talked about this shit like a year and a half ago. Yeah, you signed a bunch of shitty contracts. You went out of your contract. Who the fuck doesn't? Prince did too. Like, I don't know what the fuck to tell you, but I doubt that motherfucking Drake and Kendrick and J. Cole, two of which don't like you personally, are willing to sit down with you and discuss motherfucking anything. If anything's going to happen from one of the positive things that he wants to get accomplished, I'm sure the motherfuckers would want to do it without him, because at least you know you could get it done unsporadically and probably with a lot less chaos.
Now, my question is, to that point, and you do make a good point, because Kanye we talking about, is it him purposely making chaos, or is it him trying to?
He has a mental condition. I don't think anything of it is really purposeful all the time.
No. So I think you focusing on just the act out.
No, I'm saying
focus on what he's doing.
Yes,
in the act out.
But what I'm saying is within his.
This isn't me trying to switch my argument from how it was before.
But what I'm saying is
not what I'm doing.
What I'm saying is with a mental condition such as bipolar, for his condition, for what he would want to do, you would have to be able to be more balanced than sporadic. And from what he needs, once he wants to get done.
I mean, the point of being bipolar is you're not balanced, kind of.
Exactly. So you need organization. I've always been for the idea of a union within music. I've always been down for the
That's
artists.
not what he's saying.
No, I'm just saying in general. For art and for artists, just in general, I've always been down for such an idea. But you couldn't get just random motherfuckers that wanted to be able to do it just to be able to do it, especially when, let's just say, one of these artists isn't mentally all the way there. So for what he's trying to accomplish, you know what I'm saying, as far as restructuring certain contracts and certain shit like this, and you know what I'm saying, and structuring for the artist, I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm saying that he more than likely is not the person to be able to get it done. I can say I want fucking world peace, but nigga, for someone like me who's down with shooting a nigga in the face, if you get inside my bubble and around at Walmart, is not gonna be the person should be world peace. I'm not the guy for that.
That guy might not even had the bigger problem that day. He just felt that in the moment.
Yeah, but
that plays into a conversation that happened off camera.
But still, I'm not the guy that should be champion world peace. When Nicki Minaj was championing, like, oh yeah, women who in the hip hop business are over sexualized and this, that, and other, whoop and whoop. You know what, baby? You absolutely right. But when you the one that's coming out in the game, showing out your titties and everything, you are in fact enabling that same thought. So it's like I don't
think
not
that's
me from you.
The fault of a Nicki Minaj. Just like I don't think what Kanye is doing, bipolar or not, it's not like crazy people can't make good decisions, smart decisions. No, it's not like they can't. There's plenty of them running around with millions of dollars. Plenty of them, billions even. Look at this nigga. Look at the president.
Yeah.
Like,
but do you think if Drake is ever gonna work with that nigga again? I doubt. No,
that's got nothing to do with what we're talking about. What we're talking about, I mean, I guess what I was leaning towards was, even if you take a Nicki, for instance, who, yeah, she speaks out against something like that, having to show your pussy and everything, but then turns around and shows the pussy, helps sell the records, whatever.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you can't be mad at her for playing the game. She came into that. The game was already being played like that. She played that to maximize the impact.
Yeah, but you
same way how you kind of can't.
But post impact, she still does the same thing. It ain't like her whole shit changed up.
I think what Kanye is getting at though is artists having, and I was just talking to Ace about this few days after last week's podcast, like maybe Monday or Tuesday, I was talking to him about this, about how it's weird how, you know, the record label or the streaming platforms and the record labels kind of fucked all artists out of getting a decent share when you click the stream. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. That's always been fucked up.
Right? So for you to start coming out saying shit like, you know, my kid's gonna own my masters, whatever, okay. That's personal. But then you say shit like this, which, you know, I have other things to follow up with it, which, you know.
It's going to further solidify my point.
And I'm not reading this in the Kanye voice because I think this is a real conversation.
No,
artists need to hear it.
We're talking this.
This nigga, like, if you haven't, I don't know if he's deleted it or not yet. I haven't fucking checked it since I screenshotted all of them.
He deleted a lot of them shits.
It was every contract of his career on his Twitter. Every page of every contract for every album. If you think I didn't screenshot that shit, nigga, I did. But he says shit like this to make his point in what we're talking about. Contracts in all industries need to be simplified now. Complicated contracts are how businesses, music companies, and sports take advantage of talent.
Absolutely.
We will expose these contracts and make them transparent now. Support new talent, startups, and amend all old contracts. Of course, second half of that is more of a dream and idea of what he's trying to do now, I guess. But the first half of that, contracts in all industries need to be simplified now. Ain't an artist walking around that don't believe that. Ain't an artist walking around that has had a contract, if you've had a contract, that doesn't fucking, you know what I'm saying, you're not wanting to. I'm
sure if Meg Thee Stallion has or hasn't met Kanye West, she definitely agrees with that point. right now, especially for her.
She was a perfect example. Because I think before when she was dealing with all that shit with
Well, her label.
Was it her whole catalog or was it just that album? I think.
Like she's really signed to that label, and
no, she's on Rock Nation now. Like her Rock Nation shit is where she's releasing shit now.
Is she like signed to like the label?
Yeah.
Now? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because I think the whole part of the whole controversy was Jay trying to get her out of this shit.
Yeah, because like her management team looked at her paperwork and shit, and they owned. Like we talked about it, when like her contract was like out of the normal, as far as what like newer artists, newer acts get. It was just like one of those rookie contracts, but it was like signing LeBron to a rookie contract. You know what I mean? Like, You know what I'm saying? Like Miami Heat, Cavs, LeBron, like to a rookie contract. Like, you know, you got the juice, but you under this contract, you should be entitled to more money, more royalties, this, that, and the other, but you just not getting that because you getting fucked from your label. Yeah, we want you, you know what I'm saying? You should get out because you'll benefit more. So I understand that, but...
It goes on to say this. 90% of record contracts on the planet are still on a royalty. A standard record deal is a trap.
Absolutely.
A trap to never have you recoup.
Mm-hmm.
And there's all these hidden costs like the distribution fees. Many labels put in their contracts to make even more money off you without even trying.
Kanye was getting charged for an assistant, like was it like a music assistant or whatever?
I'm gonna break it down to you.
And like he was like, "Nigga, who is this person? Like I don't even know who this person is."
Fuck that.
Like
the little bit of the contract I read through, bro. Fuck that. Fuck the extra people.
It's nasty, bro.
A little bit. The nigga was getting like damn near I think 10 million in advance.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're Def Jam, and you sign me, Kanye West, for $50 million for 10 albums, and you give me a $10 million advance on every one of those 10 albums, don't I owe you at the end of that? I owe you $50 million, and that's provided all my albums didn't oversell and or flop. Like if my albums flop, then I owe you $50 million. If my album's oversold, it'll be 10, 20, 50. I'm in the red.
It'll be over $50 million because you got to consider distribution, merch, tour costs, scheduling, music videos, all that shit. You got to consider all that too. So yeah, it is a fucked up contract to sign. But what Joe Budden and shit was saying, and exactly what Meg was explaining when she was talking about, like, nigga, when you ain't got shit. And this is where artists fall in. Like, you getting most of these motherfuckers, most of us come from urban communities and they never had really shit. So it's like you throw a couple M's in a motherfucker face who ain't never even seen maybe a positive, and you know what I'm saying, $1,000 in their bank account. You saying like, yo, I'm going to throw you a couple $1 million to do what you've been doing in your free time to try and get on. Yes, nigga, you taking that shit. But you don't know you getting fucked in the long run.
Now, time out. This is where it gets deeper. This is where it cuts a little deep for me, and I think you personally, if you haven't already heard this information, it's where it cuts a little deeper.
Listen to Master P and Jay-Z.
This involves one of those people. And both of those names, but one of those people. Apart from the inducement, which Kanye had, which is the $5-10 million advance he had on every album.
Yeah.
Contracts show that Jay-Z, shout out to Hov, sold the masters to Kanye's first 6 albums just so he could get his masters back from Def Jam, knowing that Def Jam wouldn't sell them back. This wasn't disclosed until, you find out why the contracts were written up the way they were, which for Kanye to then turn around and tweet that and say, after that, I want to put Adidas and Puma together. I'm willing to design all of Adidas, all of a Puma. I just want to be cool with my brother again, talking about Hov.
Yeah, he missed his brothers.
I just want to be back in good standing with the people I fuck with, even though that happened. Is it fucked up? Is it more fucked up that Hov did that? Or is it more fucked up that that's just the nature of the business, to where in order for, let's say, maybe even Hov to get in a position to give Kanye some of the moves he got him, he had to do that?
That's the fucked up. I would say B.
Because it's the nature of it.
Yeah,
it's just fucked.
Yeah, it's
regardless,
fucked
it's fucked.
Yeah, it's fucked up. That's why it is for those artists that can be their own boss and be independent and run their own
I might
label.
not have been able to give you that look on that 7th, 8th album
Yeah.
if I hadn't sold your first 6 to get my 10 back.
Right, like at the very, like if you
and now they won't even tell Kanye the price. They won't even. Kanye can afford it probably. At least he. I'm doing the Trump hands.
But
Kanye, they won't even tell him the price.
Yeah,
according to Kanye,
his lawyer said that fucking pretty much the Taylor Swift shit. Like
the first shit, 300 million.
Yeah, 300 million.
Fuck you think yours is?
I would say at least half a billion.
Or double.
It would at least $500 million. At least.
Like I said, that or double.
Yeah, at least $500 million. So if it's nasty that the game is played that way, but if you anything, you should, if you're a young artist today, I'll in the last couple years, if you should be wanting anything, fuck
all
a record.
All of that is allegedly, by the way.
Yeah, fuck a record deal, get yourself a distribution deal, and do your shit independently. Because a record deal,
House Space Media, bitch.
a record label will fuck around and Katrina your streams and shit, and you ain't getting pretty much nowhere near as much as you should be getting paid. First off, nigga, like if you an artist that and doesn't need all this pyrotechnics and shit to do a show, and you just really just one of those motherfuckers that's enacting with the fans, like the fans just love seeing you and shit. Guess what, nigga? You couldn't have one of the cheapest fucking tours alive. All you got to do is find a venue, show up in that bitch, rock the motherfucking house, collect your motherfucking dues, and walk the fuck out.
And the trick for every artist, no matter how big, in my opinion, the trick is trying to figure out how to do the most for the least. Kanye was trying to do. That's
but
everybody has
when
done
you sign to
ever since this whole pyramid scheme started, and it is a fucking pyramid scheme.
Yeah, it's really.
They give us a third of a penny. If this nigga has to talk about whatever the bullshit he was talking about 2 years ago to match that with this, and then turn around and do whatever he's trying to do for quote unquote all of us, I'll take it.
Like, and the same. And to get to the shit on podcasting and shit, the same shit is trying to the same structure is trying to be implemented within podcasting. That's exactly what these same.
I don't know if you niggas paying attention.
Network
Joe Budden
companies
and Kanye are saying the same thing right now.
They are
so
like
weird
said,
universe. 2020.
Yeah, like I said,
been happening.
There's things
they're saying
that
the same
he's saying
thing.
is completely fucking true. Completely true. I just don't think he's gonna be the nigga to be able to fix it.
I don't think either one of them will be. In that sense, I don't think either one of them
I was actually hoping that Hov would have took more of an effort to try and stepping in to fixing it, but he's doing the NFL shit right now, so I know he's not. His mind ain't there.
I think that's something we gotta stop looking at. Even as fans of him, put that to the side, right?
Well, I would say I'm not saying this just as a fan. He's been trying in the last couple of years trying to innovate the game more or less. So that's something I would see from him. Like he's been trying to innovate the game, not innovate his brand like say a Diddy. And I'm not saying nothing against Diddy, but he's trying to make himself.
Hov's already done that.
But like Diddy is always trying to expand on that
same thing.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Instead of Hov has been trying to, like, he's already has it. So it's like he's been trying to implement and make fairness within certain blocks that he can.
Also, Hov is a lot more effective at it than Diddy.
Yeah,
so let's be clear about
that.
Absolutely.
That's why I give it in my head. Like, you know what? If there was anybody that was gonna do it, it probably would have been Hov. Someone that would care that much and someone that would listen. People would listen to you as soon as you walk in the fucking room.
All right.
Yeah, you can get shit
done.
If
you had to pick between listening to Jay-Z or Diddy.
Yeah, like you won't get shit
done.
Most
people are probably going to pick Jay-Z.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So, like, that's the only reason why I felt like, nigga, if anybody going to do it, it should be you. You are the guy that can really get some shit done.
But when you're talking about your master, to bring this back around to Kanye, when you're talking about your masters, I signed with you for, 6 albums, let's say, according to whatever this report says.
The fact that he sold the shit is dirty. It is dirty.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. I signed with Rockefeller. Rockefeller dissolves, whatever. Yeah, we break up with Def Jam. Everything gets split up. In order to get the rights to however many of my albums that I'm trying to get the masters to those, I have to give them something in return in that deal. That's the nature of a deal. I'll give you Kanye's masters for my masters, which, let's say, when that probably went down, may have been, we talking about Kanye was 6 albums in. We talking 06, 07 maybe.
When he was 6 albums in, Kanye?
Yeah. From what it was, College Dropout, Late Registration,
Graduation,
808s.
Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. And
Also, wait, this deal must have happened later in the game. Man.
it had
This
to
must have
have-
happened on top of the decade.
Yeah, I'm about to say this. It's a very shitty deal because I'm like, he doesn't even like 6 albums.
This
in,
is all allegedly.
Yeah,
I just
I'm about to
read a
say 6
headline.
albums in.
I don't know.
We're at the point, even with the Cold Summer joint and the Yeezus album. Like
all
yeah.
of this is Def Jam, though, right? All of this Def Jam.
I mean, like Def
Hov
Jam
hasn't
pretty much.
released
Yeah,
an album that wasn't independent.
I would say Good Music is owned through. You know what I'm saying? It's
Kingdom
partnered
Come?
with Def Jam. So yeah,
What was the last independent Hov? Or what was the last?
Independent Hov album.
No, the last label Hov album. American Gangster.
No, I'm pretty sure it was Black Album. Because when he came back, was he signed to Def Jam?
Yeah, Kingdom Come was Def Jam.
Oh, straight?
sure.
No, damn.
For sure, Kingdom Come was Def Jam. That was 06.
So it might have been. Then it would have to be either that or American Gangster. Because Rock Nation was a thing by Blueprint 3, and that was the one that
Yeah.
came after that.
But I don't know if that came out on Def Jam or on Rock Nation.
That is a great question, and that's something that I definitely have to look up because that's gonna bother me.
Because what came after Blueprint 3?
Magna Carta. If we're gonna.
That was for sure independent. That was Rock Nation for sure. Even think about that though, like nigga, how long it takes a nigga that wanted to get in the system, being in the system, dominating the system, then getting out of the system.
Yeah.
like
Yeah, like you gotta.
that's
Like,
crazy
he
right
had-
there.
Like he was in a
Like-
position where it's like you almost gotta kind of do some shady shit to kind of get your
to
shit
come out
done.
even.
Like yeah, like otherwise it just damn it. This is why motherfucking Apple Music on iPad is ass because it don't show you where the fucking credits are.
Yeah, you gotta go to title.
Yeah,
baby.
gotta go to title.
Shout out to Ho.
Yeah, you gotta go to title.
You gotta go to title.
I'm
nigga.
glad Joe Budden shit ain't on the motherfucking what's the name no more, so I ain't gotta look at that shit no more
What?
on Spotify. Because I only had the app literally just to listen
I know
to
they
that
took
podcast.
that nigga off that night. They said, nigga,
think-
fuck you and your 200 episodes you did for us, nigga. Snatch all of that
Niggas
shit
just be
down.
angry and just overly emotional about things.
How bad would y'all feel if I took a bite of this burrito on camera right now?
Don't do that shit.
I ain't gonna chew and fucking.
All right, so
microphone. That's
Blueprint
nasty.
3 was Sean Carter Enterprises, Rock Nation.
Oh, so that okay.
So
Since Blueprint 3, probably.
let's check me. Nope. Also, American Gangster, Sean Carter Enterprises, distributed by Rock Nation. So it would have to be Kingdom Come. Probably would have been the last one. They all say that, but now I gotta. Now that makes me think. Now he owns his own shit, so probably all says that now.
I was gonna say like you might want to
Yeah.
go to the Wikipedia for that or something. Man.
Nah, that's just doing too much. Nah, that's like I was reading and shit.
I mean, not you.
Yeah, but yeah, I just thought about it.
Do your Googles, nigga. Not you. I'm talking to the people to do their Googles.
You just have to, you just fucking have to, don't you? You just can't help yourself.
Hand myself what?
You just have to eat and chew into the mic. Just have
I
to.
wasn't trying to eat. I wasn't trying to chew into the mic.
Well, don't eat during the podcast. Be responsible.
I had to take a bite.
Be responsible.
I'm not.
Be it anyway, nigga. But
What else happened during this whole time in COVID quarantine-esque times where niggas is dying and
college football's back.
getting fucked up? Ugh. I'm not talking about that.
I don't want to talk about that. I'm shocked. I'm shocked that it's actually happening. Because Big Ten
Didn't like 20 niggas already get corona?
like mad niggas got. That's what I'm saying. Like mad niggas have gotten corona like already, like that are on the teams and shit.
The first game out.
The Big Ten motherfucking wasn't gonna have a season, but since the ACC and SEC had a first week, they're like, well, fuck it, we're gonna have a season now. We're gonna start in October, in the middle of flu season. So, and this is the Big Ten, which means Michigan, Ohio, Wisconsin, Minnesota, Illinois, in the middle of flu season, and you're gonna start your football season, which shouldn't even happen anyway. But hey, man, you can't tell these Republicans nothing, bro. All
niggas that starting football ain't all Republicans.
But the motherfuckers that own football be all Republican, though.
That ain't true either.
It's all true.
Most of them, not all of them.
It's completely true. I'm starting a rumor.
Titties are big. What?
Maybe her titties might just be some C cups. I don't really consider big.
I don't even know who titties we talking about right now. We just talking about titties to talk about titties, and we might just saying titties. Say titties.
Titters.
What else happened?
I do want to talk.
Oh wait, no, I wasn't really done with the Kanye thing. I was done with it. I was done with it. I was just trying to emphasize my point of that's what I wanted you to respond to. I think what Kanye is doing, even through all the craziness, not excusing anything of it, I think if this benefits everybody in the end, I'll sit through the other shit. I'll sit through the slavery was a choice and then abortion. I'll sit through that if you can get me more than fucking a quarter of a penny a fucking stream. Yeah,
that's not gonna happen.
But it might start the process to make it happen, which is what's important.
Nah, because you need a solid mind to be able to do that.
No, you don't have to. You don't need a solid mind to start a process. You just need to start a process. Yeah. If you're crazy enough to throw it all away, which is what he's doing.
But when you look,
a nigga waiting on his next album numbers does not do shit.
Yeah, but when you look the nut, you know what I'm saying, for a while and shit,
you can do shit like this.
No, but what I'm saying, yeah, but you're not gonna be able to walk into a lot of offices and people to immediately take you seriously.
I think he's in all offices he wants to be in at the moment.
But what I'm saying,
I think when it comes to music, he doesn't want to be in those offices. He put up the text messages of him with you saw some of them with the lawyer saying, "Well, if Universal and Sony are open to doing a certain type of partnership or a different type of deal, would you?" He said, "I don't want to do no business with none of them niggas." He ain't worried about no music sales. That nigga talking about Adidas and Puma. He trying to design clothes.
That's why I kept telling y'all niggas he never gonna release an album no more. I'm cool. I
ain't worried about whether
I'm cool with him. I'm cool with him. I'm cool with never hearing another Kanye record again.
You and me both.
I'm cool with it.
At this point, you and me both. When
I'm
it comes
perfectly fine with it.
Whether or not you gonna make dope ass Christian music, if you gonna do that, do it dope. If you just gonna make regular ass gospel music over rap music, I don't want to hear it. So, because I heard the gospel album, it was like 3 songs out of 12 was fire, nigga. Like, I'm with songs for God. I'm all with it. But I mean, if you not gonna really cut in, nigga, I'm
all for songs.
Like, you
for
ever
songs
heard
for God
Lecrae,
too,
nigga?
Yeah.
You ever heard Lecrae?
Yeah.
Lecrae,
he be spitting.
He can spit, and all his bars is about God. But the nigga cold. But nigga is also he goes double fucking myrrh every year.
Yeah,
like,
but the thing is, I respect Lecrae's even approach at it, but also like even though I like Lecrae's music, I'm just never in a place to listen.
You're not buying that shit and fucking banking it.
No, I'm never in a place to listen to it. So if I listen to a Lecrae project, it's gonna be that one initial listen. If I like it or I don't, and there's probably never gonna be another time where I'm gonna listen to it again. It's not my flow. I still haven't listened to a single, not a one for a second of 15 seconds of the Kanye gospel album. Why? Because I could desire not to fucking hear it.
It's one with Kanye, Pusha, and Kenny G. I think you'll really like.
No.
Yeah, it's Kanye pushing, and Kenny. It's not Kenny G talking. He's just on the flute. It's Kenny G doing Kenny G. It's Kanye and Push doing Kanye and Push.
I'm good.
It's just about God.
Good. I'm good.
It's dope.
I'm good. Good for them. I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
Either way, if we, like I said, we have to get through all of this to get that, like I said, if all of this at the end of the day results in him being able to make a change or just putting the right ideas or the right amount of chaos out there for something to happen, I'm all the way for it. I'm always for controlled chaos.
This is Kanye. There is no control to the chaos.
There's always control.
No,
chaos.
there's just chaos.
Even in full-blown chaos, someone's controlling it. There's no such thing as chaos without control. Someone's controlling it. Somewhere.
No.
At some point.
Chaos at a constant is its own control because it is a constant.
It might change hands, but
But-
someone's controlling it at some point.
Nigga,
Any given point.
If you are the one initiating the chaos, then yeah, you're the one controlling the chaos. But
that
it's
moment.
still fucking chaos, nigga.
Until Billy Badass walk in. And when Billy Badass walk in, now it's his turn. You get what I'm saying? It just depends.
Yeah, I just don't believe in Kanye at all. Like for no reason.
I don't think this one is about believing in him or not. But
I
moving on.
refuse to believe in Kanye again. Like I refuse.
It's not about believing in him, like I said. It's not about believing
You can say
in him.
you can say some right shit, but it
As long as you get the job done, baby, you get it done.
ain't getting shit done. But like stop believing in Kanye.
When
Anyway,
you talking about selfish shit, that's one thing. When you talking about I want my kids to own my masters, it's great for you and yours. I hope that happens. I really do. I would hope that would happen for Kanye. Even in all the shit, I would hope that would happen for Kanye. Just real nigga shit.
retire.
But if he can help me, if I get to the point where I want to sign with a label or some shit, or we do a partnership with somebody and we got to give up something we don't want to give up, but it seemed like the right move in the moment, it should be easier to get that back or buy that back than maybe what it is right now. I wouldn't want to be in the position he's in right now, outside of wanting to be in the position he's in right now, if you know what I mean. Artist-wise.
I just care less at this point. It's Kanye. I've said my piece.
Well, what else happened this week?
63% of young Americans don't believe that the Holocaust happened.
I want to touch on that. Yeah. What please explain.
So
How did this happen and when and why and where? Who took this poll?
well, it was a study. I'd have to bring it up on the Twitter twatter.
Why?
But there was a study that came across, and I've heard like theories on like kids didn't believe, or younger adults, Americans like didn't believe that the Holocaust was a thing, and I'm like, all right,
I've heard
y'all niggas.
Yeah.
In my head, I'm like, y'all niggas is just really listening to what's his name too much. What's your man's name?
My man.
The pastor. What's his name?
What you know his name?
What's his name?
Charles something, ain't it?
Oh God, he's
Who? No,
No,
not him. The
not
other
him.
nigga. That's Umar. The white dude. He hate Jews and don't believe in the Holocaust. What was his name? It was Andrew something? Charles Andrew or
damn.
what was his name? He was at a desk.
Yes. So
I think his last name might have been White.
yeah. So 23%. 23% say it's a myth / exaggerated. 10% don't think it happened. 12% never heard of it. 11% think Jews were responsible, and 63% are unaware 6 million Jews were actually killed in the Holocaust. This is also done. This comes from Vice, from what I'm looking at. This article I have put up for it, but it's like this has been covered by looks like 3 or 4 different news outlets. But yeah, so I could read this entire fucking article.
So
but
is the argument that it didn't happen or it didn't happen the way they think it happened?
that's part of it's the myth or the exaggeration. So that's what I guess you would be asking me. So I guess that would be within 12%. But it's within this poll, within this study. Yeah. It's just a whole thing of I believe you just don't have no knowledge of it, which to me,
You can't. No.
No, what I'm
Time out.
no,
No.
I'm saying,
I'm
like-
not gonna let you finish that statement. You can't not have knowledge of it.
not
you can't be an adult and not have knowledge.
Not having knowledge is not, not having knowledge and being not being properly taught are two completely different things. Now you can act true. You can know that the Holocaust is a thing, or you know what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like it's a myth, like almost like
believing it happened the way niggas said it happened is a different thing.
Exactly.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying. But it's like the shit that's being covered in schools today ain't as prevalent as it was when we Korea and the world wars and shit was a big fucking thing when we was coming up in history class. You know what I'm saying? That was like a thing. The way kids are structured now, as far as like what's important or what's not important, I would not be shocked if it's something that's just not taught in fucking school today. So if you not taught about what nigga, we had to go to the Holocaust Museum.
Yeah.
Like it was a whole fucking thing. There was in my head, I have grandparents that fought in World War II.
I didn't do that ironically in DPS, but when I went to suburban public
the white schools,
I had to go to the Holocaust Museum. That's weird.
It was a requirement for us to go. We went in 8th grade. That was Detroit Public too.
That's middle school though. Suburban, that's when I went to, I guess, public school. In suburbia was middle school, 7th and 8th grade. It was a requirement to go to the Holocaust Museum. In, what was it, 3rd or 4th grade, it was a requirement to go to either the Science Museum or the fucking Wayne County Jail. Like, remember that trip to Wayne County Jail?
Wow.
You didn't go to that?
You had to go to
You didn't go with Mr. Moore to Wayne County Jail? Nigga.
Damn, you went to Scare Straight?
It wasn't Scare Straight. It kind of was Scare Straight, actually. Now that I think about it.
Somebody in there got in your face and told you that they was gonna booty rape you if you was in there?
Something like that, actually. Didn't get in my face, but other people's face. It was the whole thing where it was like, you can go to the Science Museum or you can go to Wayne County Jail and talk to a prisoner.
That's fucked up with those your two choices.
And I had been to the Science Museum already with the school.
Your ass chose jail.
I remember what you're talking about.
I'm not crazy.
No, I got proposed this
Throw me a
idea.
beer. Throw me a beer. You had got proposed.
I got proposed this idea when I was in the 2nd grade.
It was like between 2nd and 4th, somewhere in there.
Lingo class, right? In 2nd grade, but the reason why I did not want to do it was because we had got robbed like outside of the crib.
Talking here. You got robbed outside the crib.
Why is he talking?
He was explaining a story, I guess.
But you the one that initiated it. So matter of fact, you irresponsible.
Yeah, but can't nobody hear him.
I know, but you're irresponsible by initiating a conversation with someone across the room that doesn't have a fucking mic.
Hey, y'all
That's why I didn't want to do the jail shit.
y'all put in the comments whether or not George should have a mic.
No, because they're gonna say like, "Who's George?" And then they're gonna be curious, and they're
The
gonna say,
nigga they faintly hear in the background.
Yeah, and then they're gonna say yes. And I've signed multiple petitions. I'm under contract that George does not get a mic.
That's nowhere in the contract.
There
is no contract yet. We gotta get some money before there's a contract. Nigga. There's no contract here.
Well, in my contract, George don't get a mic. George runs the cameras and makes sure that we look pretty in the light. Like, that's it.
Not if y'all bitches about the heat from the goddamn light.
We was in a slave room. Shut up.
You had a fucking 150-degree light burning right over my head.
Can't nobody hear you. Why are we talking to you? What?
Could we yell at George?
We're sorry. It's been 3 minutes of him talking and us talking back to him. Y'all didn't.
You initiated the conversation with George.
I'm sorry.
And I'm trying to tell you about how stupid these American white kids is.
I'm sorry. This is where you zoom in on my face for the sad reaction. I'm sorry.
Nah.
Sorry. What happened?
I was say stupid American white kids don't believe in the Holocaust, but whatever. Yeah, that's where we was at.
That's what it fucking boiled down to. They just took a bunch of kids. Fucking.
These are young Americans. These are us, like the people that are under us that are adults. So those 18, 19, 20-year-olds. Those niggas.
and they don't believe it happened.
Some don't. Some believe
12% of them don't believe it happened. The other percentage believes it happened, but just not the way it happened.
The way it happened. Like I said, there's
okay, no, wait, time out.
12% never heard of it, my nigga. 23% say it's myth or exaggerated.
How many people were surveyed? Does it say that?
Let's see the total.
Because if it's like 100,000 people, I could believe, or even 100 people, I could believe 12% of them don't. May have been living under, or they might be Mormon. They may have been living under a rock.
Yeah, these are among the ages of Americans between the ages of 18 and 39. It's a 50-state survey. How many people does it say? It doesn't give an exact amount of. I don't believe it. Yeah, it doesn't give an exact amount of people who actually took it. Wait, okay.
Does it say from like a certain area of the country?
20% from Florida, 18% from Mississippi, 17% from Arkansas, 42% from Wisconsin, 37% from.
Okay, well, there's your answer right there. Those are all fucking. What is it? What's the bad one? Caucanese. Those are all Caucanese states.
Massachusetts.
There's the answer.
Minnesota. Yeah, these aren't the greatest states where you want to.
Do you really trust opinions coming out of there?
No, but I do believe this is a market. I believe this is a trend, though.
I believe it's a trend for sure.
I'm about to say, because if you talking about if we talking about these places, first off,
being a dangerous thing, like a thing that could like inhabit. I guess if enough of it is a problem,
it's a very dangerous thing.
12%.
If you're not if we're not acknowledging one of within the last 100 years, one of the biggest racial like slaughters, you know what I'm saying? Like in the last 100 years, if we're not acknowledging that shit, you know what I'm saying? We're kind of downplaying what the worst could be for if we weren't on the march for Black Lives Matter. For us, you know what I'm saying? If we're not acknowledging some shit like that could happen, it's like it's not saying that. Wait, it's not saying that we would be downplaying the fact that white people couldn't come in and try and like take us out of our homes and put us in fucking camps, bro. We got to learn from our shit.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
Because you make a good point with that. And I've thought about that in terms of like if the quote unquote race war popped off, right? Like, obviously, in my mind, first thing would be let's try to, let's try to get something to where we can form a new foundation, right? If you're trying to reestablish slavery, so to speak. But if you're doing something where it's not that, it doesn't really, I don't know if it doesn't make sense, but
stop thinking in your head, say words.
That's what I'm trying to think of how I want to say what I'm trying to say. Like,
This nigga thinking this shit.
I don't know. I got to figure that one out a little bit because I don't want to. What I want to say is not exactly what I want to say. I just don't know how I want to say it yet. But what were you saying?
Yeah, we need to, like, us as a people still need to acknowledge the fact that some really sick ass shit happened. Learn from it. The thing I have noticed about the Caucanese in general, just the Caucanese, is that they don't pay attention. They're terrible at history because they do the same shit over and then be like, well, we never knew this was going to happen. Bitch, it happened 150 years ago. Just open a book. But you know what I'm saying? So in my head, if we're on the same route of just forgetting some major shit that fucking happened, who's to say that in like 40 years from now there ain't some motherfucker in Romania of all sorts that's like, yeah, I'm gonna be on my Hitler shit and I'm gonna raise and take power and we're doing the whole shit again. Motherfuckers gonna be like, oh my god, why nothing happened, nigga? Like, this happened in the 1940s.
You can't blame people for not paying attention to history though, as much as you can.
Yes, you can, when you're not teaching motherfuckers the proper history to pay attention to.
Who's to say what the proper history is? See, that's why I didn't want to say what I was trying to say, because it's like
major
points
and like that.
Trump literally just passed the act earlier today. He passed a little executive order or some shit. It was either executive order or some new act or something that's supposed to teach, patriotic education?
That's racism. I think that's
What
racism.
is that?
I think that's racism. I think that's racism.
I don't even know if it's racist. What is patriotic education?
There is no such thing as patriotic education.
No, there is for
Bidrick.
white folks. What does that mean to me?
There is no such thing as patriotic education, Bidrick. That is a whole.
Not that I'm tired of.
That's a
in
whole
my
down.
role
That's
in
a whole
history, but-
downplay
or
on.
in
That's a whole
history book, I should say,
motherfucking
but,
downplay on like. All right,
like,
we're just
for school.
gonna make sure that our best white Caucanese history is not forgotten. That's it. But
If you're trying to make America great again, and then your second time around trying to keep America great,
you remember the racism and you want to hold on to that racism like it's a cock about to go down motherfucking 45's throat and he's gonna hold on to it. You feel
if
me?
he's into that thing, yeah.
Of course he is. You think that grabbing him by the pussy thing was real? No, that was a cover up.
That's possible.
He put on hand sanitizer right after he grabbed that pussy.
You know, how funny would that be if one day, just back of Air Force One, Melania, for whatever reason.
No. We talked about this. We going down that road. No.
I don't know where I'm going with this.
No.
Where am I going?
We're going straight into 45 jokes.
No, not jokes. I was just going to say I wouldn't be surprised if Melania caught him on camera just because he walked in the back with a nigga and caught him with a dick in his mouth and was just like, yo, yeah, I got you on camera now, nigga. She put that out to the world. How wild would that be? And how much would that impact the votership? I guess that's like I said before you got to the other thing. Like that's kind of what I was trying to get at with the history thing. Like you can't really be mad at a nigga that's only doing what he knows how to do.
Which is be racist and cause a shitstorm of problems.
But who does that work for? People that be racist and cause a shitstorm of problems, which is a percentage of the people we live amongst. So yeah, he's kind of popular.
Well, yeah, but it
Just I was gonna say,
it shouldn't
I had
be
a whole thing, and then I thought about it. Like,
it shouldn't
doesn't
be
really
popular,
make sense.
and that's the thing. We're not paying attention to history and shit. So therefore, we're making dumbass decisions, and we're just like, it'll be okay. No, the last time we made dumbass decisions, it wasn't okay. The fuck you mean? So pay attention to history, folks.
History 101.
Rihanna for Barbados Queen.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Fuck Queen Elizabeth. She got Princess Diana killed.
Yeah, because Barbados
she
is like
hates
its own
black
thing
people.
now. Yeah, Barbados is its own thing, its own
Not even
republic
starting
and
the
shit.
room. I'm pretty sure that's true.
And it's like, damn, you know Rihanna. But you know what? I would be start tuning in to fucking like Barbados politics just to see Rihanna like every day. Like it wouldn't even be. I don't even. Do they speak a certain language over there? Or it's like Barbadian?
It might just be Spanish. I don't know.
I don't think people from Barbados speak Spanish, yo. At all.
Is it patois?
I would think it would probably be some version of patois, but I don't know. Because I think is patois.
If it's not Spanish, it's gotta be patois. Some
I
shit.
would say like Barbados is not
Some
a
form of
Latin
some
country at all.
mixture
Nigga,
of some black Spanish shit. It's gotta be. It's
I
gotta
mean,
be some mixture of some black and
I
Spanish.
would in
shit.
my head it sounds Jamaican.
Or that.
Yeah, like but that's patois. But is it? But if you from Barbados,
But different versions of it can be of like
so if do Haitians speak patois?
some to some degree.
Because it's
Niggas from New Orleans that only speak patois.
yeah, but I'm just saying like you can be. But what I'm saying is
I don't even
like,
know if we pronouncing this word right. Honestly,
no, we not. Nigga, we don't speak that shit. I know we not. We uneducated and you irresponsible, and that's what we do. But my thing is, and maybe we need some of our Jamaican and Haitian listeners to inform us: is there a difference between? Because it's like it's almost like it is the same. It sounds like patois, but is Haitian shit sound like?
is it patois or patois? Because you keep saying patois, and I just keep hearing twat.
Cause you inappropriate and irresponsible, nigga. But like, is it still if it's patois in Jamaican, is it the same in Haitian or is it its own language? It just sounds like that because they're islanders. That's my question. That's my question, though, because I'm like, look, man, I'm stupid, nigga. I don't know shit about nothing, and I gotta take a shit, y'all.
You gotta take a shit. I gotta take a piss. And we have fulfilled our obligations for episode 123 on this thing known as the Non-Millennial Millennials Podcast, where a nigga and a Mexican take a piss on culture and hip-hop and comedy and make jokes about it and try to, relieve your ears from all the bullshit you heard all week.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody that listens around the world. Shout out to all you people in Ireland and shit. All you people in the other
Belgium, what's up?
Yeah, shout out to Belgium. Damn.
Yeah, no, we got like our top three right now is United States, Ireland, and Belgium.
Hey.
That's our top three listening countries right now.
Shout out to the people out in Belgium and shit. I heard y'all got some bomb ass waffles and shit. But shout out to
chocolate.
Yeah, I ain't never had no Belgian chocolate, dog.
Really?
Nah,
that shit fire.
Nigga, I grew up Latino.
Yeah, I'm not saying that like just because I'm saying like I really had it. It's fire.
I grew up Latino, nigga. We poor, nigga. We don't afford that shit. Like so,
it's not expensive.
Nigga, we real poor. Grew up real
dirt poor, nigga.
Grew up real poor, nigga. Like straw was the door, nigga. It wasn't there the next day. We had to stack up some new ones every day.
A clay crib, nigga.
Had to close the doorway every day with a whole new stack of hay every day.
Had to make a new doorknob every night.
You wouldn't know. You didn't know what it was like when the fucking donkey died, bro. You didn't know what it was like. It was a struggle. Anyway,
it's nasty.
Hey man,
that's broke.
Broke. Didn't even have a saddle to put on the motherfucker. Couldn't even ride on the bitch.
R.I.P. RBG.
Yeah.
You don't know what that means.
I'm not politically savvy.
He's not couth with politics and whatnot, but R.I.P. RBG.
Yeah.
He was a real one. I respected you while he was here. I never watched all the movies they made about you because that's not my style. I like those type of movies, but I fuck with you.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody. Who else? YouTube listeners. All those people that
Reddit
still
typers that dude deleted his account or got his account deleted, but his account name was Big Swole Stacks. Nigga out in Southfield. Shout out to you.
Shout out
listening.
You know what I'm saying? Shit. Shout out to everybody who listens from Instagram and shit. Shout out to all the beautiful ladies with big titties, all the beautiful women with little titties and fat asses, and little booties matter too.
Gang.
Yeah, little booties matter too.
I love little booty.
Shout out to all you women that look like men. Y'all have them. Y'all part of the market too. Shout out to all my niggas in prison, you know what I'm saying, that's listening to the podcast on y'all phones that y'all had to get up in there and contraband and shit. We appreciate you.
Hey, if it's in there, we out here with you, nigga.
Yeah. And we also
in spirit.
We also appreciate that person that did stab that guard and took his phone and shit so they could listen to the podcast. That's dedication. Shout out to you. You know what I'm saying?
It's definitely some COs that hit up some inmates like, bitch, give me that. And definitely went and just listened to the pod.
Real shit, no shit, bro.
Just on some hating shit. Just took it from my mans.
And
just
listen
to go listen to it.
And listen to it in the booth as loud as hell. You know what I'm saying? With the phone all the way up and just looked at the nigga like,
knowing my mans is at the other end of the pod and can't hear it.
Can't even hear the motherfucker.
Trying to fuck up my man's child line.
Can't even get the motherfucker daily.
I just said child line like I'm from the 70s. All right,
weekly dose of dopeness, and you did say child line. Good times, nigga.
Good times, woman in the bed.
You old JJ Evans ass nigga. All right, we will be back next week. If you should already know our socials by now.
I'm trying to think of the words to the song. Can't think of it.
You can't, but
what is it? Moving in the city, good times.
I'm Jose Ortega, and this is my my idiot homeboy co-host Bizdrick 93rd and AKA Busy 93, AKA JJ Evans, and we will be out.
Young JJ the God.
Yeah, we out this bitch this week. Episode 123 this week. We coming at you on 124 next week and shit, and every week for the rest of your motherfucking life. We out this bitch.
Wait, would next episode be 120?
124.
Oh, so that okay. I went 1, 2, 3, 4. Like it'd be 1,234. When
We not
get to that
there yet.
episode, that'll be dope though.
And guess what? We own all our masters too.
That's a fact.
Facts.
Word to Kanye. We out here.
Eh.